Hello folks, this is Travis from Elliston Equine Solutions, and boy do I have a treat for you. We've been having a lot of topics, discussion with multiple people. Had a video before showing how to remove the halter from the bridle underneath, but those that don't do that, and that includes the packers, some people who got ranches, ranch hands that like to ride with the halter underneath the bridle, we're going to show you what to do with the lead rope, okay, how not to get tangled up and so forth. And we're going to cover several ways to accomplish that, the storage of the lead rope, if you have a halter and a lead rope on. Now, it doesn't matter if it's a rope halter or a normal web halter, we're going to show you what to do. Now, this is just your standard lead rope. It's 8 foot long, and we're going to show you what to do with this. So the first way I like to do is if I'm going to get riding with this and this setup, all I have to do is take my tail right behind my belt loop right here is where I'm going to stick it from north to south. So I'm going to take the tail end, go right between my belt, and just stick it down like this, okay? If I have like this, now I can get to my horse, and notice I got it straight up down north to south because I don't want a half hitch. That way if I get bucked off, I'm not going to get dragged across the ground. Okay, so when I prepare to mount, got the rein and mane. A lot of times what I do is take my lead rope and go right in the crook of my arm with it so it's out of the way. Rein in the mane, left rein short, and I did do a different video for that. Once I'm up in the saddle, all I did is switch hands, take my leader up, go right over top of the horn just like this. I always make sure that my lead rope isn't dragging all the way down. I want it just a little bit above my reins right here, okay? Easy boy. That way he doesn't step in if he gets in a wreck. So this is one way I like to use a lead rope, okay? Notice right here, another thing is, if you want the horse to go faster, you can hit him in the butt. You can do a lot of stuff with this. You got cattle, you can spin it, get it going for the cattle. So this is one handy way to carry the lead rope, okay? Second way of doing it, I'm going to dismount here, take my lead rope, put in the crook of my arm, grab my reins, rein in the mane, slide my foot back, and take a step down, just like such, okay? So that's one way I like to carry a lead rope for those that like to have lead rope and halter underneath the bridle. Second way, a lot of you do this. A lot of people just throw the rope on here, they'll wrap it like this, and then riding down the trail, it just starts coming undone. Okay, then it falls down. Well, what we're going to show you now is a clove hitch. So once again, I'm going to find my lead rope, make sure that the horse can't step into it, about a couple inches from the reins. What I'm going to do is just do a cross, okay, like this. Just do a simple X. Put it on top of the horn. I'm going to come up top, do another X, and I'm just going to turn it, put it on top of the horn, and now what I got is a simple clove hitch, okay? It's not going to come undone. So when you're riding, if you have this set up, it's not going, you can pull on it, and it pulls down on itself, and it's not going to come undone. So this is the proper way. This is actually a knot called middle of the rope clove hitch. Once again, nice and slow. Take my rope, crisscross, see the cross right here, flip it down on top of the horn, make another crisscross, rotate it, put it on top of the horn. I know I have this knot correct, a middle rope clove hitch, if I have one lead rope going to the horse's head and the pigtail of the lead rope going out the other direction. I have one locking bar, okay? That tells me right there that I have a correct middle of the rope clove hitch. So this is one way that you can attach lead rope. It's real easy to get undone if you want to lead your horse, okay? Now with these looped reins I I could just crisscross them on top of the saddle and get to going. Come on, Oz. Good. Like such. Okay. Next way I want to show you is I'm going to measure about that much rope right here, and all I'm going to do is create a bite, and I'm just going to do a simple overhand knot. Okay, just like this. Create overhand knot. Bring it down, come around the back end, go back through the loop I just made. Pull the loop through the pretzel, which is a simple overhand knot. I'm going to take this, go right through the fork of the saddle, and bring the loop that I made, fixed end of the loop, and I bring it right up and wrap around the horn. Now I don't have no problem, okay? The horn's not going to come down, it's not going to slip off. I just take it right through the hole of the fork and place it right on top of the horn. Okay? If you can see from the front, you see I just placed it right through there. And that works great if you got a gullet that stands up high off the horse's back. Okay, once again, I know it's correct because all it is an overhand knot. A real simple overhand knot with a loop. Okay, another way I like to tie up a lead rope, which is real handy. You've probably seen this on the video, the get down rope. I'm just going to split my saddle strings. Once again, take my lead rope, make sure it's a little bit below my reins. Create some small coils. There's one coil, two coils. Place my coils right between my saddle strings. I'm going to take my bottom saddle string, wrap around once and halfway, and then create a bite. Once I'm here, I'm going to take the top saddle strings, go across my bottom saddle string that had the bite, and all I'm going to do is make a half hitch. And I'm doing it real slow so you folks can see. Draw it down tight. Okay, now the same one I made a half hitch, I'm going to make another bite, bring it right into the first bite. And draw down on it. Just like such. Okay, now it's not going to fall off. You can rattle it, you can move it, nothing's going to happen to the lead rope when I'm riding. So that's a very nice way. If I'm done riding, I just pull it, two positions. Now I got my lead rope, and now I can go ahead and guide and walk my horse. Nice and easy like this. Last way I'm going to show you, which you're going to like, and this is what a lot of packers do in the big country. You got a little ring, doesn't matter if it's a cheap ring that's made out of copper, brass, whatever, or it could be expensive one covered in rawhide like this. But you put them right between, you undo the saddle strings, go right behind, and then you just place a ring and then re-stitch it together, okay, with this blood knot through the saddle strings. So it's real easy. What you do is create a bite, take the bite, go from top to bottom through the ring, bring it back upon itself. Once I'm there, I go towards the rope, it's towards the horse's head, and I bring it through, and I pull. Nice and tight. Okay. That's nice and easy. Now if it's time to go, I just pull and it comes undone. So a lot of packers, a lot of cowboys do that. Once again, I'm going to bring my rope, create a bite, go from south to north through the ring, come through here, grab the next one, pull the one towards the horse, pull it through and lock it down. And I can just easily adjust it, nice and easy, like such. And that's all there is to that one. Now I'm riding, it's time to get it off. All I gotta do is pull it, comes right off. But when you're riding, it's not gonna jostle off, all right? So as you can see, folks, there's a lot of great ways to carry a lead rope when you're riding a horse and you got your halter underneath your bridle. You can still use this as a tool and still keep it, all right? A lot of folks have this, there's nothing wrong with it, okay? I personally don't use it. I like to hobble, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like I'm not gonna tell you to drive a Chevy, a Ford, or Dodge, or a Nissan, or Toyota. You figure out what you want, so you are the solution, but you're educated now and you have the key. So thank you very much for liking my channel. Hit subscribe if you really like it. And I appreciate all the support and all the questions and all the great comments that you folks are giving. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the different opinions, and we're just going to keep thumbing away with different solutions, what works best for you. Thank you so much. Take care now. Adios.